why do we do this? Why do you and I do this? Because it gets rough, right? It gets rough. Sometimes the haters, the trolls, get pretty rough. Why do we do this?
Do you want to answer first?
I don't know.
I can answer first. I guess I can. Well, yeah. I don't know any way. I don't know what else to do. I mean, this has been many lifetimes, and I was very aware of the greater mission as a child. And it was a huge catalyst being born into the Eisenhower family, kind of, okay, what does this mean? And just getting a lot of downloads and epiphanies about what it meant as far as bringing a lot of light to the hidden aspects of his administration and also things that happened during the Second World War, because there's a lot of disinformation. So that's one aspect of it for me. But the one that is paramount in my journey and path, is truth. Not everybody's going to like it. And one can't say that they have truth 100% when it comes to facts that are outside of us, but one can get as close as possible through research, whistleblower testimony, and paying attention to one's own experiences. And I learned a lot being recruited to go off planet about what happens in the shadow governments and things related to MJ-12 and the colonization of Mars and how that relates to Alternative 3, things that took place in the Eisenhower administration, and the fact that he didn't sign the treaties, and there's a lot of lies about that. But having that level of exposure is huge. But the most important thing to me is about the mother energy, the mother arc energy that's been grounded back into the planet, overcoming the patriarchal programs that have impacted both men and women with the Saturn moon matrix. And to me, it's a labor of love. It's all about healing and awakening. And there's trolls that are paid to just make life terrible. There are those that are confused, that have gotten too much of the disinformation, that will come after me when they see some of the trolls and they believe in those comments, whether they're paid or not, whether they're legitimate people that have followed disinformation and think it's truth, because there wasn't the ability to access the top secret that the president couldn't even access after 1947, and certain laws got put in place. So there's a lot of well-intentioned whistleblowers that just didn't have access, that a lot of people are basing their knowledge on, that love to attack me because they think I'm the enemy or connected to enemy forces. And Eisenhower was an Illuminati, right? So I need to bring the truth forward. And even when I didn't have the full truth, I wasn't willing to be biased. So I was exposing stuff that didn't make him look good, but I'm here for the truth. So there are paid trolls. There are people that are just planted to make life miserable. Then there's legitimate people that just want answers. They tend to be a little bit more respectful, and they don't lay the blame on me. I mean, if I laid the blame on everybody because of their ancestors or their relatives, where would we get as a humanity? First off, that's not fair. There are walk-ins as well that are here to heal bloodlines and ancestral lineages. But it's nice to see that Eisenhower isn't responsible for the stuff, after being in touch with the right individuals that would know, and I'll be exposing more of that. But to me, it's really about empowering our connection to the Divine Mother, who is in union with the Father, the Cosmic Trinity, and the divine blueprint of the Gaia-Sophia, and giving it a voice. And I'd rather be attacked and mistreated for doing this mission than going along with the Matrix bullshit and just playing human and being in fear of the ramifications of taking on this role. To me, in the long run, that's way more detrimental and unhealthy. And to me, that would be an attack on myself, a lack of self-love, and a greater attack of the unconscious mind of humans who are going to be kept in the dark, which takes them down a trajectory that is not of support to them being the fullness of all that they are and their divine human potential and activating DNA. To me, it's a total cop-out, which is way more detrimental than being trolled and attacked.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you,
What
Laura.
about you? Why do you do this?
Why do I do this? Why? Wow. That is such an immense question I just asked both you and I. Well, the thing that I want to point out, though, is that when you're watching us, you can sense our purity, you can sense our love, and you can sense how real we are, Laura and I. How much love is emanating from every voice, every vibrations emanating out from us. So I wanted to point that out. Now, of course, you feel it in your heart. And if you feel it in your heart, you will feel that, how true we are. And that's part of this show, Cosmic Mother Rising, bring forth truth that some people perhaps don't want to hear, like Laura was saying. So why am I here? I'm here because I'm on a mission. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Source brought me here and asked me to do a job, and that's what I'm here to do. The best way that I can explain, and the way they explained it to me, is I'm an exterminator. I am here to bring forth the truth and unveil the masks and the parasites that are all around, whether it's attached to our energy bodies, our physical bodies, or even just like the planetary matrix system. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you shift into consciousness so that you can begin to start connecting more to your heart every day, connecting, understanding, and being able to understand that you can do this as well for yourself. Just like often I have people like, they come to me and they're like, oh, I don't really have, maybe I can't see things, or maybe I can sense things as perhaps I would like to sense them. And explaining to them and helping them see the perspective. Well, what is the reason why you feel that you can't sense or see things? What is it that's blocking? So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to transmute Phoenix fire, the eradications, and what is holding the density and the anchor into earth that is not allowing for the collective to ascend out and to save the children, to help, because every day I'm here with these people who were children once, who went through perhaps being in a cage, perhaps being human trafficked. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to be and hold that love light for you when no one else held it for you. Most importantly, I'm here to anchor mother energy. That's what I'm here to do, because that's an embodiment of what I am, and all of us have this embodiment. So the more that we come into this activation, that we realize that we're just fractalizations of Divine Mother, and we're fractalizations of Divine Father, and we're source as well. So the more that we come into that, we really start viewing the perspective of the entire world in a most different way, where we stop putting blame, like you said, Laura, on someone and something. And then we start taking more ownership. Okay, well, this is a situation that the collective is in. This is a situation that we are as individually. But what can we do? What can we do to communicate, to change the world, to change people, to help them see that it is just the inverted game? So that's what I'm here to do. And in pronounced ways that we share it every week. And I feel so blessed to be here with you all, to be holding space with Laura, because individually we're beautiful, but when we join together, it's just like this beautiful unity, and whoever's with you, and they're matching vibration with you, it literally births out timelines, it shifts, and yeah, it's beautiful.
It really is. It really is, because giving it a voice, I mean, the Mercury energy that has to do with communication is connected to the magician archetype. Literally, the words that we choose to speak are a part of co-creating our reality. And when our words are in alignment with our own truth and this connection on a cosmic and earthly level to these divine forces that are the organic ascension timeline, when we're in alignment with it, then we embody that timeline. We're guardians and sacred flame holders of that timeline. And yes, in all the years that I've been doing readings and interviews, it has been with people that have survived satanic ritual abuse, human trafficking, pedophilia. A lot are connected to these bloodlines that are trying to break free. Yeah, some of the interviews with folks like Kathy O'Brien and Laura Worley and Derek, who has 200 altars that has found his core truth. A lot of them end up, as clients. And I feel the same. It's about protecting humans, future generations, the children, and helping the adults that have survived these things as well. So we totally have that in common, and it's huge.